Hello, friends, and welcome back to RimWorld, where, man, we're doing well. We're doing well. I mean, we've got two potential traders in our base, but, you know, it's okay. It's okay. If they do turn out to betray us, then, well, we'll just have to neutralize them, shall we? I mean, no, I'm sure they'll be fine. Okay, cool. So, how are we looking? We've got some new armor coming online here. This is fine. This is good. I was thinking, so if I look at this marine armor, and I change this from X per colonist to 1 per colonist plus 1, right? And we copy and paste that there as well, bloop. And is that linked? It should be linked, 1 per colonist plus X, 1 per colonist plus X. Okay. Then I want to change this to use details, okay. I want to change this to do until X where X is 1, and do not count equipped. Cool. No, not charge lance. I actually want to do that with charge rifle. And let's get rid of the charge lance. We won't be... we might be needing a charge lance. Well, here's what I'm thinking. If we go through... Okay, these guys are all magic-y people. If we look... So, Bucky with a skill of 7. Nico... shooting of 12. Oh, but you're already a shadow. Never mind. Strapping is a technomancer. You've got a shooting of 1. You've got a shooting of 4. Giggles, you're already... No, you're not anything yet. With a shooting of 11, no passion. 9, no passion. 7, 13. Hello. 13 with passion. And then Truge is magically gifted. Now, Truge, I would like you... Did I make the book yet? No, I didn't make the book yet. Let's make the book. Let's make a book. Do we have enough magicite? No. Do we have enough magicite up here? No. We need to do some more. Oh, there's a little bit. There's 65 up here. I'll leave that to be hauled down when it gets hauled down. And then we'll convert Truge. Oh, she's going to hide in her room for a bit. That's okay. Yeah, Truge can be... Okay, that's fine. Truge can be set up so that Truge is another priest, right? So we can get Eric to craft that book and make another priest for ourselves. And then we have 2 priests. And then here's what I'm thinking, because at the moment, Eric's standing here, right? If I disassemble 2 of these and we put Eric there and then we put Truge here, then we have 2 healers casting heals on everyone, and won't that be delightful? The other thing I'd like to do, I think we need to like stop this for the time being. We will come back to it. We will definitely come back to it. Are these, let's forbid that one as well, and still mini turret this, and forbid, and forbid. Okay, we'll come back to these. There's more important turrets that we need to worry about, like these 2, for example, need to be done sooner rather than later, and let's haul these chunks out of the base so that we don't have to worry about them in there. There are a lot of insects in here, and there's a lot of insect meat. Here's what I'm thinking. I've got a great idea. Hang on. Because we've got this cooled section down here, right? So if I go ahead and we select some orders here, and we'll just mine out, let's mine out like this, and then I guess kind of like kablam, right? We'll do that whole section there. Let's also put a steel auto door here so that it's across from that, and then do one there as well, right? Because this is where I want the food and kibble and the whatnot to go, because I want to get some more ducks. And I would like to grow some more hay grass, but we'll get this set up first. I've got a cunning plan. Don't you worry. I mean, this is me. Like, you know, Astro loves his cunning plans. Richard, why are you unhappily naked? What are you wearing? You've not got any pants on, so your dong's hanging out in the wind. It's probably best if we get on top of that for you, huh? So let's go ahead and let's just do until X, where X is 1. We already have that. Okay, so we've got some pants queued up. We just need to get someone to come and do those for us. We do also have a bunch of random guff that's floating around. I mean, this Muffalo Wool Parker is okay. The dusters we don't want. Maybe we can, on the recycle apparel, is this the damaged one? Okay, what's this one? Recycle apparel. And then duster, it is selected. It is selected. Allow clean apparel, though, is set to no. So maybe we need a new one so that we can get rid of things that we don't want. So if we recycle apparel, slide this one up to here, and then we'll copy all of the things from that, and we'll do details, and then clear all. Allow clean and tainted, yes. And I want to remove dusters and jackets and tribal wear and t-shirts. I don't want any of those. I don't want any of those. So you can go ahead and get rid of those. Do we want to get rid of toques? I feel like yes. I don't want toques in my base, and war masks. Oh yeah, and that's probably enough. No, we're not going to find any cowboy hats. That's totally fine. So if I were to grab Sugar right now, who's currently making an advanced component. Okay, Eric, do you want to... No, Eric doesn't do that thing. Who else does crafting? Is it Borg? It might be Borg. No, it's not Borg. Is it Kane? It might be... No, it's not. It's someone. It's definitely someone. And I can't remember who. You know what? It's best, I find, if you don't push these things, right? Don't worry about... there is an unfinished charge lance there. Let's cancel that one out and get those 3 advanced components back. We can use those down here. Also, I did some checking, and this is the incorrect size. The reactor is much larger than that. So we're going to need to recafooble this a little bit to get the reactor in. And we're going to need to, unfortunately, deconstruct this engine. It really would be nice if I had minify everything in, I would deconstruct it, relocate this. But yeah, I did some double checking offline, and the reactor isn't for 3x3. It's actually like this sort of size. So it is definitely something that we need a bit more space for. Okay, Nika has gained a deeper understanding of magic and gained a new skill. Fantastic. The eclipse has ended, and our batteries are still chock-a-block full. A mad hare has decided to come out as bro, which is not going to be too much of a problem because it's going to... Hello, where are you going? Who are you going for? There's no one out there, so I don't know where you're going. No, you're just running around in circles? Okay, that's fine. Look, just when you're ready to come through, come and face this autocannon turret and watch what happens when it completely shreds your face. That's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Now, how are we looking? Mason, watching some TV. Fantastic. Kane, doing some cooking. Evo, doing some cooking. We've got simple meals only at the moment, which is a little unfortunate. We're going to need to go and do some hunting, I believe. So let's go and get some elks. That's not great. That's not great. Only 3 elks exist out there on the map. I could do a cheeky press home and allow 62 things across the map. There's my Starship reactor, and we've revealed an area apparel. Oh, okay, that's fine. Good. So, Starship reactor has been done. Let's go ahead and slap that down. And yeah, see, it's huge. Huge. Now, we could put it... What about if I were to put a structural beam down here a little bit further? Or what about if I cancel these ones off? If I put another one of these down here, if we were to then go ahead and orders mine out this chunk here, hopefully this is not going to be deep roof. It shouldn't be. This is all light roof in here, so this shouldn't be deep roof. This should be fine. Then let's re-establish this power cable so that it can go. There's some deep roof there. That's actually quite a concern. Let's re-establish that so that goes that way. And then, right, if I grab my ship and then ship reactor, right, and I put that... Yeah, that could work. Oh, no, wait, because there's a roof there. Hang on. Can I remove that roof? I probably can, actually. Remove roof area. Bam. And then bam. And... No, that's thick roof. Okay, so let's go ahead and build some walls underneath that. Not that type of wall. This type of wall. Slate. Okay. Let's cover these in. Because I don't want a bug infestation right there. That's actually a little bit of roof there as well, but it should be okay. Or should it? Yeah, no, it's been removed. That was light roof, so that's totally fine. So if we put this here, and then logically we go like ship, hang on a second, because you only need 2 engines, right? Question mark? 2 engines like that. And then we can go ahead and put the crypto sleep caskets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a total of 12, and we currently have... Oh. Well, never mind. Okay, so cancel these out. And then we're going to need to do like... this, and then like that, question mark? Yeah, that does the trick. So then we can have, and we'll need to build these before they do the thing. So let's just forbid all of these for now. It's a really weird looking ship. It's a bit funky. We're going to have a sensor up the front here as well, but that's totally fine. We might even actually be able to put the sensor there, which would be nice. I really hope it's going to be that we only need 3 engines, because if we need more than 3 engines, quite frankly, we're kind of hosed. Unless I just bolt another one onto the side of this one, which is also totally fine. But that's totally fine. Let's go ahead with that. And get things cracking. Well, do I want to actually get things cracking? Let's just make one component at a time. When it gets finished, then we'll make another one, and then another one. We do actually have a charge lance sitting here. That's fantastic. And they're not getting brought down here because I think there's a problem with these. Yeah, they're set to apparel for some dumb reason. That should be weapons. And it should be, yeah, important is fine. And then doot, and paste. And that should do the trick. That should do the trick. That should get our weapons moved down. I might even do some more. So like these ones down here. A fucking defoliator ship. Great. Why is it that it's always defoliator ships, huh? Always. 5.9, it's growing at 9 per day, which seems rather fast. And what do we have with it? We've got 5 centipedes, 6 lancers, a couple of pikemen, 3 pikemen, and there's some scythers in there as well. So, yeah, it's not going to be a we run up and smack them whilst they're asleep. We're going to have to shell these guys as well. And we don't have any shells at the moment because we're not making any chem fuel. Oh, no, we've got some chem fuel. Or is it because we're out of steel? We are out of steel. We're completely bingo on steel and plasteel. It might be time... What's in there? It might be time for us to consider turning off all of this, because it is taking us quite a bit of time. Let's bring it back to about there, and we'll bring this one back to like there, because there's probably some steel in there that we want to get. There might be a few more pieces of magicite. Is there any steel in there? It's limestone? What? Why is it... Why was that bloomed out? I was assuming it was because I selected dig all connected ores at some point, and it's picked that up, but that doesn't seem to be the case, so I'm not sure exactly what's happening there. Okay, cool. So, minor break risk, not a problem. We've failed a Fenrir hunt, but that's okay. We're still waiting on some pants to be made, so that we can get them slapped onto Richard, because Richard at the moment is a little unhappy with swinging in the breeze, shall we say. Sugar, would you like to maybe come and do... I'll let her wake up. I'll let her wake up. She's going to run out of shit to do up here anyway. Like there's 4 advanced components that she needs to make. And at the moment, how are we doing for plasteel? I can't see that much floating about. So it might sort of slow down in a moment. Do I want to do some more shelves in here? Might not be a bad idea. But nah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, and miniguns are up here. That's fantastic. This one should be set to critical miniguns as well. And there, I don't think, are any more miniguns. No, but there are 2 Doomsday rocket launchers here. It might be worthwhile hanging on to those. Truge's partner. What does this say? An engraving on this weapon portrays Brastad brutally harming Maisie Truge Trillo in a cowardly, half-heartedly way. A clown watches silently in the background. If you squint your eyes, the well-balanced composition of the image reveals the outline of a willow tree. This representation dates to the incapacitating of Truge on the 14th of April, May. Fair enough. A special offer. Hello. A demon scale small statue. A granite grand sculpture. And a bunch of uranium. Or, oh, whoa, hold up. Wait. Okay. Shard of Spirit Extraction. 6 of them. And they'll pay us 4 anti-grain warheads and 357 plasteel. Shard of what? Shard of Spirit Extraction. What does one need to make one of those? Is it in here? No, it's probably going to be in here. Shard of Spirit Extraction. Gem, minor gem. No. Gem of Wonder. Shard of Spirit Extraction. 100. And 10 Jade. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Her? I don't want to do this, honestly. But quite frankly... Oh, whoa, hang on. Cancel that. Suspend that. Okay. Yes. Magicite Shard of Spirity Doobly-Doo. Let's go ahead and accept for anti-grain warheads and plasteel. Now, Maid's Plane is a ways off. It's a ways off, but it's a doable thing. We can take a crack team and go and drop this shit off for them. Per, where are you going? You better be just having a feed, mate. No, you're resting. Okay, well, I'm going to have to ride Per for a couple of days because he's the only one, as far as I know, who can do these. Intellectual 6, yeah. Unless, hang on, let's see who else has got some intellectual and might be able to do this. So, Giggles has... okay, Giggles would be fine to do it. Mason would be fine to do it with a skill of 11. Oh, no, I can hear an infestation. That's unfortunate. 2 deep infestation. Okay, it's just a T deep. That's not too bad. Let's get everyone lined up, with the exception of Truge and Richard and Mason. If you guys could pop down here for me, please, and just sort of bunch. This should be relatively small because it's such a small space, and we should be able to tackle this relatively simply. Let's see how things go. Hello. Would you guys like to pop out of the ground now? Hello. Come play with me. Come play with me, buggos. Okay, so they're immediately going to destroy that deep drill, which is a bit irritating, but that's okay. And if everyone would like to just fire down the corridor, that'd be totally fine. Get some magic down there as well. Bucky's coming to join in. Well done. Here comes one of our first Mega Scarabs who is down. Let's get these little dudes. Okay, they're coming up on us. A loot trader is passing by. Hey... Sugar, do. And this one? No. Melee attack that Mega Spider, thank you. Put him down. Fantastic. And would you like to go melee search and destroy? Oh, okay. You have destroyed. That's totally fine. Well done, chaps. Well done, ladies. Thank you for your excellent work. Let's go ahead and finish off anyone that's in there. Thank you kindly. And Bucky, what are you doing? You're cleaning. But you've got a green thing on you, and that's because Bowler is still recruited. That's totally fine. Okay, Loot Trader. Hello. Welcome. What do you name? Purple Hippopotamus. Go Frenzy on Sugar, which is basically a sort of... You know, it seems to... Oh. Well, that's a shame. Is there a reason why you're a manhunter, Grizzly Bear? Because I was looking forward to trading with those guys. They had some gold. That would have been handy. They had some advanced components. They had some plasteel, which I would have quite enjoyed. And I guess... Yep, a lot of this stuff would have been quite handy, you know. But, oh, an Orb of Conviction? Not really that useful, honestly. But yes, that's rather a shame, I have to say, that this bear just went berserk, and I'm not quite sure exactly why that happened. Unless they shot it, and then it decided... I mean, I can't imagine that they would have just randomly shot a bear. Strapping's going on a sad wander. This bear is currently... How you doing? Bruises from getting punched a bunch. Let's see how it does against... Oh, well, there we go. Never mind. And these guys are still asleep, and that's totally fine. Okay, groovy. So, who else can do some crafting down here for me? Giggles, do you want to give it a try? Yeah, cool. No worries. Let's get you in there. If you would like to make a couple of those gems for me. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting these turned in and getting myself some lovely... I mean, we're going to have to be very careful with them. Extremely careful. I don't want to waste the anti-grain warheads, but having a couple of them up our sleeve I think is going to be very, very useful. So we've made 2 of these shards now. They're very expensive. They do use a lot of magicite. Maybe we do need to keep mining. Maybe we do. Yeah, okay, let's keep mining. And let's keep mining. Let's do some strip mining. And thank you, autosave. Thank you. Let's do that and get some more. We should really be backing off on the strip mining right now and working more on how do we only have 2 and a bit, huh? Long-range mineral scanner, fantastic. That's the next step in getting our... Okay, do you want to prioritize hauling? No, prioritize crafting. Yeah, so the long-range mineral scanner is the next step in getting our starship sensors, which are going to be required to bring online the spaceship, because it's the final component for us to do the doobly-doo. Okay, so that's now the 4th one. We just need 2 more, but we're down to 76 magicite. No forced work. We're gonna need to get digging, my friends. Get digging. Give me some more magicite, and hopefully... oh, hang on. How's this looking? 50% grown. No worries. No worries. We can come back to that. Oh, and and sadly, we're not able to proceed any further with getting young Truge set up as our next combat medic, as our next priest. It would have been nice, but sadly, no such dice, because we're going to go ahead with this. We're going to normally. Anti-grain warheads are something that you just don't see. But when it comes to those huge big raids that we've been seeing, man alive, it's going to be really, really useful to just lob in 1 or 2 into a huge squad of mechs. 1 or 2 anti-grain warheads is going to potentially make the difference between life and death. And I'm all here for it. 76, how are we doing up here? Okay, nothing so far. Nothing so far. Cross our fingers, there should be some in here, surely. There should be some more in here. Do I need to go even deeper? I mean, I could a masterwork marine helmet. Lovely. There's like 3 marine helmets there now. Can we actually go ahead and get rid of some of these things? I'm pretty sure that tribal wear was set to be destroyed, but hey-ho. Okay, and Sugar, what are you making? An advanced component. That's totally fine and totally acceptable. I'm happy with you doing that. Someone just mended that tribal wear, which is unfortunate because we're about to recycle it and then it's going to be destroyed. So that seems like a bit of a waste of your time. Giggles, need material. Okay, how are we doing on the mining side of things? Strapping. Very nice. Truge, anything for you? Why, yes, you have found something. Lovely. And that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button as well. Mine connected ores, and okay, well, there's nothing connected. Let's just toggle that manually. So Truge is doing well here. She's finding some goodies for us. She is, what is her mining skill? 20.99. Yeah, she's maxed. So there's another 18. Let's mark that to haul urgently. Lovely. She's taking it in herself. How does that work? We've got some visitors. Lovely. Do they have some things to trade? They do not. If they had some magicite, I would totally buy it. Okay, the next one's coming along, and Giggles is asleep. Purr, do you want to finish it off for me? Nope. Do you want to finish it off for me? Thank you. I don't know what you were doing before that. I really hope it wasn't having a meal because I just interrupted you. I hope you don't mind. That's now 4? Oh, 5. Okay, so they only stacked to 4, which seems interesting. Or maybe they stacked to 5, and the game just feels like being a jerk by stacking it in a different shelf for no particular reason. Alright, we just need 1 more. Abandoned Outpost has upgraded. I don't really care. What was that you just made? Some shirts. Okay, great. The visitors are leaving. That's totally fine. We don't need to talk to them. If they've got nothing... Oh, hello. What are you? A blood mage. Nice. Like it. Okay. Strapping. Billy. Find me some magicite, my friends. How long have we got left on this quest? 9 days. 9 days should be rather doable. And what we'll do is we'll load up a couple of people in some transport pods, pod them over. So probably, I reckon, Nika, Strapping, Bowler, and Kane would be good. I think that'd be good. Okay, there's 1 more chunk there. We're getting closer. Hello. Haul urgently. How are we looking for magicite? Hello, there's 93, so someone's off to go and get the other chunks that are sitting up there in the cave and bring those down. This is going to be great. There it is. Kane. Oh, Kane's doing it. Oh, well, okay. So 7.06 intellectual is totally enough to do that, and then he's fucked off. Okay. Giggles, are you doing anything? No, Kane's coming back to do it. Thank you, Kane. I very much appreciate your work, and as a result, if you'd like to join the... Oh, well, Per, could you just quickly... prioritize... No? Prioritize doing this for me. Thank you. There we go. It was like only a few tiny little moments away from being complete. Right. Let's do it. I'm going to... Oh, shit. Okay, well, let's get some pods built then. Because that's kind of necessary. I don't know if we've got the steel to make it happen, quite frankly. In fact, I'm pretty sure that we don't. An arcane items collector is arriving. That's totally fine. Hopefully they don't get mauled by a random bear for no particular reason, and we can do some trading with them. So let's get Billy to do some trading. He's just woken up and he's having a feed. Only a simple meal because we're running very low on meat in this colony. And if you could come and trade with this person, Billy, that would be lovely. Do they have any meat? No, but they do have... Hello. Okay. Ranger, Demonology, Shadow. There's some mage spells and scrolls. Okay, you've got some... No, fuck. You've got some gold, but I don't kind of need gold at the moment, dudes. I need some steel and some plasteel. You've got some Timberwolves too, which I don't care for. I could probably do with a top-up of jade, although we do have a vein of jade that we can go and mine, and I do desperately need some plasteel and steel. We have 0 steel. So no, I don't need anything from you guys. I need... what I need to do... Hold up. Here we go. Let's cancel that, because that's fine. A masterwork, a Devil Strand button-down shirt, fantastic. Good for them. Or good for her, or whatever. Hey, thank you. Right, here's what we're going to do now, cats and kittens. Now that I've cancelled all of that out, we've got some deep drill here with some plasteel. That's uranium. That one's empty. Up here we've got some uranium. This is steel and this is steel. So we now have 2 people drilling steel. That's what we want to see. We desperately need steel so we can get those pods loaded up. And then we've got 8 days remaining. It's actually quite a reasonable amount of time. So here we go. They're getting built. This is great. This is perfect. So all we need to do is grab like 4 or 5 people, pod them off. Let's see how far... Oops, that's the wrong button. Let's see how far away it actually is were I to form a caravan, because that'll tell me how far back it is. Wait, was it this one? Maid's Plain. Yes, 2.08 days. Okay, we can totally do that. Or do we cancel that? Do we go like here... 1.37, and then here, 2.1. I mean, it's mildly longer, but it's totally fine. Okay, so we could do that, pod them over, give them 2 days worth of food, and get them to run back. I reckon that'd be okay. They may get ambushed on the way back, but if we take the right people, and I'm thinking, I mean, do we take... We could take Mason and Richard. They haven't rebelled against us yet, so they might actually be okay. They might not be traitors. But yeah, I reckon if we were to take, like, I guess, Kane, Bowler, probably Bucky. Bucky's definitely a good shout, because Bucky is actually quite a good combat person. But let's let the rest of these go through. Evo, thank you very much for doing those. 4 might be enough, you know? 4 might be enough. So if I grab these 4 pods here, not the launchers, just the pods. It doesn't matter, it still works. Let's load group of blah. And so we're going to take Bucky. We're going to take, I think, Kane, Nika, and Borg. Borg? Yeah, Borg. Alright, that's a good crew. Let's take also some packet survival meals to the tune of probably 20? Yep, that's perfect. And let's go ahead and get those arcane gems of the what's-a-who's-it. 6 of, grab those, accept. Or could I send... I could probably just send them straight and, like, Maid's Plan, see available orders... give as gift, no. Attack, no. So let's just send them there. so that they're next door. A bandit post has been upgraded. That's not good, but it's not bad. So let's see what these guys are doing, and then if you guys would like to trade with, boom. Do we trade? I think we need to, hang on, what does it say in the thing? If you want to make the trade, send a caravan with the requested items. The estimated travel time is 1.9 days. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Although it is the middle of the night, actually, at the moment. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, so I've sent them off in the middle of the night. They've gone to sleep, and it's going to take them 0.3 days to make the rest of the journey. Giggles has some inspired surgery, so now might actually be a good time. Let's just go back to regular speed. Let's just do a quick spin through health-wise and see if anyone needs anything replacing. So you could do with an arm, bionic eye, bionic arm, left leg, scratch scar, aching. We could take some of your pain away by replacing that. Although it is little at the moment, so it's not too bad. A gunshot in the right arm isn't doing anything too nasty to you. You're okay. Left hand bite scar, which is reducing your manipulation a little bit, Richard. Giggles, right second toe torn off. Bowler is missing some fingers and a nose. Truge, alcohol tolerance is not great. And Eric, you're okay. So I guess let's replace Purr's right leg with a bionic leg. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Bionic right leg. Boom. Because at the moment that is efficiency 0% because it's missing. And then left thumb cut off might be something to get rid of as well. I mean, I'm just looking at moving at the moment, which is 78%. So getting Purr moving a little bit faster might be a good idea. How are you guys doing? Are you actually traveling? Yes, you are. Let's speed things up to 4 speed. Let's get the trade done and... Lovely. Now, would you guys like to have an Orb of the Eternal? Oh. I probably should have should have sent them with some cash, huh? Okay, do you guys want to have some shards of spirit extractions? I know you do. And is there, like, are the shells in here, or are you going to pod them to me? Because that would be fine as well. Shit, these guys have some good shit. I should really, like, do some actual trading. They don't have any chickens, which is a bit of a shame. Do you want to give me some beef, and some boomalope meat and some thrombo meat? Maybe not quite that much, because I don't have any cash. So let's rack this one down a little bit, to about there. Yeah, give me 1 silver. That's totally fine. Anything else that I want? No. And yeah, boom. Okay, accept. Thank you. Relations have been good, and a new magic skill is fine. And if you guys would like to head home? Question mark. Did I just do something dumb? Did that not happen? Because I did the wrong thing? Hang on. Okay, I just quickly rolled back, and it turns out that if I like select these guys, so these guys in their gear, they have items. Yeah, so we've got Shard of Spirit Extraction ×6, right? And if we look at the quest says, active, a special offer, 6 times Shard of Spirit Extraction, yes. They would like to purchase 6 of them. If you want to make the trade, send a caravan with the requested items, and then if I select these guys, and then right-click, well, there's the option to trade, but there's no option to complete the quest. And I think we may have found a little bug, which may be something to do with our RimWorld of Magic, right? Because if we go ahead and complete the trade... in a second, give me a moment. And then boom, so there should actually be a questy thing. Unless there's like gift mode, no. Maybe if I gift it, hang on, let's try. Shard of Spirit Extraction, offer gifts, question mark? Allied, gave a gift, right, but it didn't complete the quest. So there's a bug with this quest that just doesn't, it straight up doesn't work, which is a real friggin' shame. In fact, hang on, wait. Let's go back to that one again. Okay. So there's no option to complete the quest, so I am just going to straight up trade these spirit shards to them, and sadly we don't get our anti-grain warheads. It's broken, it's bugged, and it's a real shame. A masterwork Devil Strand shirt is kind of nice though. So here we go. If you guys would like to. Let's see, where are they? They're down here a little bit. No, they're up here a little bit. Shard of Spirity Deadly Doos, 1900. Do they actually have the anti-grain? Let me just do a search. No, they do not. They have some yaks and wolfhounds now, which is slightly different to when I first did it, but that's okay. Everything randomizes in this game to a certain extent. What do I need desperately? I do desperately need some steel. I could bring that back, but it's way too heavy. Let's go ahead and get... oh, they don't have any meat this time? Fantastic. That's great. Do you have anything that I want? How about some magicite? Give me... Jeez. Okay. Well, just give me some silver then. That's fine. That's a real shame that was bugged out, because getting those would have been... Excuse me. Getting those anti-grain warheads would have been very handy. And it's a real shame. A real shame. I mean, drop potting ahead of the council, the city should have fixed that. It should have gotten us around that bug, but sadly, not the case. Okay, cool. Let's clear this shit off, and let's get back to work then. Oh my giddy aunt, this is a problem. Let's go ahead and move on with our plan down here, which is to get these hauled urgently, actually. And these can get hauled urgently, and these ones can get hauled urgently. Thank you kindly. Let's also go ahead and pop down a stockpile zone in this area right yonder, which is... Yeah, that looks fine. And we'll expand that to there. So this, clear all, critical, insect meat, and hay. Actually, let's make that important. And then let's put down a production butcher table. It's going to be poor working conditions because it's so cold in there. Let's plop down a light for this person to do the butchering at. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the butchering order for insects up here. So this insect... No. And make kibble. We're actually going to move this one down there as well. So when someone completes this, Per, would you like to come and do this for me, please? I would very much like that to be done. And then we can move this down there. We'll move all of the production of kibble and insect meat out of the main base. It is kind of awkward down here because butchering animals down here is kind of not the greatest, but it's totally fine. So let's go butcher creature, pause, do forever, where details is clear all, and then insect, insect corpses, tick, done. Okay, so that should now take care of the insect sort of things, and it'll clear out space up here for us to actually have human food instead of random guff, which is kind of not what we want. Are there any animals on the map? There are not really. There's 2 caribou out there that we can go and hunt, and we're gonna start facing some problems with enemies. Sorry, not enemies. With predators on the map. Wild predators are going to start to become a problem shortly. Now that we are allied with those guys, well, maybe we can actually... I tell you what, Eric, let's do this. So who was it? It was neutral, hostile, neutral, hostile. Did we not just become friends with them? I could have sworn that it said we did. Or did it say that we were now neutral? Was it Aurelium Accord? Let's just double check that. It was. No, Corian Compact. So let's call Corian Compact, which are neutral plus 72. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I mean, can we call them and ask them to do anything for us? And how are we doing with this over here? It's totally fine. Giggles is all over this shit. I mean, we can try calling them and see if they'd be willing to, like, send a trade caravan to us. Eric, are you okay, mate? Yeah, you're alright. It just looked like you were moving very slowly there. Request the location of a persona core. No need for that. We already have one. Okay, well, that's kind of a shame. That's kind of a shame. I suppose we could start bribing. Yeah, you know what? I think that's probably not a bad idea. Let's start bribing people with some valuable stuff that we have. Just one or two at a time, and see if we can go ahead and... Hello, Cargo Pods Apparel. What do we got? It is a pigskin noble fur coat. I don't really want that, but thank you kindly. Yeah, so we could look at starting to bribe people to make them our friends. I think that might be a good idea. Billy is asleep, Eric is asleep, and these guys are currently almost home. They're sleeping out in the cold, but they will be fine. They've got their super-duper marine armor to keep them trucking. Mason and Richard, I'm pretty confident now that you two are not going to turn around and murder us. Oh, your schedule is set to sleep? That's not great. Let's set you to the correct schedule there, Richard. Thank you. And you guys can be unrestricted now, and not Truge. Why is Truge restricted to indoors? Did I forget something about Truge? No, she's not an undergrounder. I think it was because I wanted her locked inside so she could do the mining and stuff, but no need for that anymore. Okay. Kane's caravan has run out of food. No worries. No worries. They'll be here in, like, no time. Like, where are they? Oh, they are actually a ways away. Time to destination 0.5 days. I would have thought they would have been foraging. Yeah, 34.1 berries can be foraged per day. It's a boreal forest, so there should be some there. But evidently, that is not how it is happening. But it's okay. They will arrive, and they'll be a wee bit hungry, but there's plenty of simple meals here that they can come and grab. An anonymous broker contacts you on the comms console. He's been in contact with Oriel and McCord and managed to strike a deal for weapons. Pay extra for items in this category, but it requests 210 silver as a brokerage fee. No, I'm cool. I don't want a weapons caravan. They're probably not going to have anything that I want. And quite frankly, I don't have any... Well, I mean... Probably wouldn't have been a bad idea, actually. There's a couple of pillars and things, but it probably would have earned me less than the fee to have that guy bring those in. There's a social fight between Per and Sugar, which is a relatively common occurrence. Sass's collection of valuables, hello. A youth serum. Oh, that's mildly tempting. This is pissing me off, but anyway, it's just ignore it. Just ignore it, Astro. It's totally fine. That thing happens sometimes when you're playing modded RimWorld. Caravan has arrived. They're all going to come in and get a feed. And okay, last thing we want to do. Mason, you are no longer a worker. I will allow you to wear anything. And Richard, you are no longer a worker. You can go and wear anything. Please feel free to go and get yourselves some marine armor. And I think you should also grab a rifle of some description each. Okay, and so Mason grabbed that, and Richard, would you like to grab this one? We are now fully armed and armored across the board, which is a lovely, lovely thing to see. There's also an awful knife and a poor knife there, which is a bit of a shame, but hey-ho. We'll melt those down and turn them into a tiny little bit of steel. Good. Okay, so how are we doing across the board? Plenty of vegetables, but no meat. Oh no, a little tiny bit of meat, but nowhere near enough to keep some good meals stocked up. We are going to need to find ourselves some animals to eat. And that is either going to have to be, it's probably honestly going to have to be a bear. But even that's not going to go very far. There's plenty of bears on the map, but and a mega sloth. Okay. Yeah, so definitely not enough. We definitely need some more chickens or ducks. And could we please, hold up. Let's go ahead and remove, actually, let's just set that to low for now. Because this hay spoils in 9 days. It's not refrigerated. If we can bring it in here, then we can freeze it and keep it for much, much longer. Because in here, it's negative 29 degrees, and we have more than enough insect meat to turn into kibble for the end until the end of time. So I'm pretty happy with that. Mason has gained a deeper understanding of magic and can train a new skill. Fantastic. And research. Oh my god, we're almost there. There it is. Starflight sensors. Fantastic. Well, let's place the final piece of our ship, which this is the sensor cluster. We'll put that... I guess let's hang that off one of the engines here. It's kind of an awkward spot, but it allows us to get in and put some pods on the inside here, and that will be Donkey Hoary. Right, friends, I reckon that that's a jolly good place to leave it. Partially because there's now a raid, and we're going to have to deal with that momentarily. But we can deal with that next time. Thanks for tuning in, friends. I'll see you then.